Yeah, the in between there. Tired but good. Oh, okay. Let's see. Wheelchairs are mobility assistance is quite more comfortable than a dolly. Yeah, I know. Well, see, this what kicked my butt is all the walking that they did. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Wait. Got to give Ryan his thank you. I got to come up with a better one, guys, but this one's cute. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it so much. And oh my God, look what's on the screen.
Hey, everybody. Hi,
It's a
Laura.
Bill. It's a Bill. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm alive and kicking so far.
Yeah, same here. Barely, just barely. Oh, I went to bed at 3 in the morning.
Oh, what the hell are you doing up so late?
Well, it's weird. I got a phone call I got a private message from my old guitar player from my Half Dead band.
Cool.
Yeah, out of the blue, and it was like, what time was it? I don't know. It was like, 10:30 in the 10:30 p.m.
Right.
obviously, and then he said, "Are you going to be up at 11?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And then we were on the phone till 3 in the morning. So
Wow.
yeah, we just talked and talked, and it was great. And yeah, so that's why I was up till then. I was like, dude, I have to go to bed. I was like, we would be up till like the wee hours of the morning, but I have to go to bed. I want to go. I want to be on the show today for my friend, and yeah. But anyway, so that's the deal.
Oh, cool.
So
Everybody's saying good morning.
good morning, everybody. Yes, how are you? Good to see you, everybody. And if you don't
Yeah.
mind, by the way, I am streaming on my platform too. So if you do have a computer, not on your phone, but if you got a computer, go over onto your computer and open up on that side too and just stream on both. You can mute my side, and listen to Laura's side because then you'll get an echo chamber. But yeah.
Yeah, we were having some issues here, sound and microphone. I had to do some, witchcraft to get it to work and
Oh,
finally fixed it. I don't know what the hell happened. Gremlins. Pam, oh, you make pendulums for folks. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love the handmade stuff, but I have many of them. But yeah, you'd have to send me some pictures so I can see. They're so cool.
sorry.
Let's see. Everybody say hello, hello. Oh, Sage has already tickled that like Bill.
Oh, thank you, Sage. I see you.
She beat you to it.
Sage, you rule. Thank you, Sage.
Oh, everybody have a spooky Halloween. Are you leaving us, Susan? Don't leave, Susan. Don't leave. But if you have to, I understand. And you have a great Halloween also. Mystic has a question for you, Bill.
Yeah.
What was your band about? The Grateful Dead?
Oh no. No. It was death metal.
Death metal.
Very, very death metal thrash.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
morning, Noah. Happy Halloween to you.
Yo, Noah, what's up, buddy?
Is Noah going out tonight, or is Noah going to be working, or is Noah just going to dress up and harass children with bags of candy?
Good morning, Sherry. Good to see you.
Pam says, Susan, I have a trick for touching the pendulum on a stand. I run a copper wire from the hook to the table where my hand can rest on it. Oh, there you go. That's something to try. Oh, you're going to have to try that, Susan. Awesome. Awesome idea.
Good to see Noah in here.
Yes, it is. It's always good to see Noah. We don't get to see enough of him.
I know.
He hides out. Well, hardworking guy. That's all.
I know.
Yeah, Mystic said, Bill, I misunderstood you. My bad. It's okay.
No, that's okay. Oh, the Grateful Dead, Half Dead. No, I get it. If you don't know
Yeah.
what sort of music I'm into, she wouldn't know.
Yeah, Bill's into that screaming stuff that you can't
Well,
understand.
well, I don't know if it's screaming, but It's
Rah, rah,
gutter
rah, rah,
it's
rah.
guttural, yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I hear. I'm like, "Yep, okay." So
I'm
I
actually
listen to
not
the
I'm
music, but
actually
not the words.
I was just actually reviewing my he just came out with a new album, my guitar player,
Right.
and we were going over his music last night. He is the best guitar player I know. He is just incredible, and I was talking about and he was saying, "Listen to the lyrics, listen to," I said, "Dude, I'm not listening to the lyrics." I said, "I'm listening to my friend play guitar." I said, "You're the best guitar player I know." And he's like, "Oh, man, I can't believe you're saying that. Thank you so much." And
Nice.
I said, "Dude, you want me to listen to, like, what you wrote?" I said, "In the lyrics." I said, "I don't wanna listen to that. I wanna listen to my friend play guitar."
Right.
And I said, "I don't listen to lyrics. I don't listen to the singer." I said, "That's background noise to me. I'm a musician. I listen to melodies and drums and guitars. I don't
Right.
that's It's background noise to me." And probably for you guys too. You guys that might jump out for you guys, like the "Oh, I can't get past that." But for me, that's in the background, the singing. I jump right to, like, what are they doing on the guitar? I want to hear what they're doing so I can figure it out.
Right, right.
So that just goes away from me.
Good morning, Miss Carla. Are you recovering? Glad you made it home safe.
Yeah, hi Carla.
Happy Halloweeny to you.
The
See, Noah says he's going to a haunted swamp later. Get out of town.
Noah's a heck of an editor too, man.
Uh, what's your plans later? You know what? I'll be baking a cake later. That's what I'm going to be doing. Woo! I living life in the fast lane, and you know you're jelly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Carla, you're going to be Elvira. Oh, come on. We need pictures of that. Mikey's going to be Marshall from Paw Patrol, and I'm Elvira. Oh my God, that's so fun. So yeah, how was the flight home, Carla? Hopefully it was livable. I know you said Denver airport is like going through hell, but you know, she said flight home was great. Oh, good, good. So yeah, going to a swamp. That is just like the best setup for Halloween, Noah. That's gonna be so cool.
I think he's been there before. Is that the one I think he's been to that one before. I'm not sure. I've seen a video of him at a swamp. Correct me if
I
I'm wrong on that one.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, cause I was we were just talking about because I did some cards for people this morning. I'm like, didn't I do a card for you the other day?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, the fibro is just kicking right in. No brain whatsoever. Jenna's going to be Christian Bale on American Psycho. Oh, fun costumes. It's just my favorite part with Halloween is seeing the costumes that the kids would come up with. Bill, what's your plans for later? What car have you been working on home? Oh, on homie.
Yeah, homie.
What's up, homie?
That's Noah's signature,
What's
man.
up?
Noah, first off, I miss you, brother. I don't know if you're doing any lives lately, but I've been either missing them and missing them in both our English terms. But anyways, dude, I've been working on a Dodge Dakota. I've got like a Mini Cooper that I have to get to, but I really have to like work on my wife's car, which is a 2010 Subaru Forester that needs rear brakes and a wheel bearing. I have to get that done. She's
Come
been
on, tell her to get her overalls on and get out
Oh
in that
yeah.
garage and start cranking away.
Yeah, I'm sure she would just yeah, I'm sure if I said that to her, I'm sure she would just love to bust my castanets on that one.
Yeah, good morning, Chaos. How are you? Happy Halloween to you.
So that's pretty much a lot what I got going on. No, I've been doing a lot of guitar stuff too, actually. So, but
So
thanks for
yeah,
asking, brother.
not everybody's like me. They don't like to get greasy and dirty, and
What did
because
that
I'd be
sorry,
all up in that. He said
Laura, what
yes.
did
He's been there over 10 times. Many
yeah.
natives have died there from King Philip War. It was their home base. I've heard crazy voices in the middle of the night there. Oh, that is so cool.
Yep. I remember that he did a video I think last year, I think it was I watched on that one too. Yeah, it's pretty cool that place.
Let's see. Chronic pain conditions are awful. Yeah, they are, Cass. It's, well, we learn to live with it the best that we can, unfortunately. And me, I'm allergic to everything that they use to treat the crap. So yeah, I pretty much don't have anything for pain. So I just go with the flow. Good morning, Cree. Happy Halloween to you. Sorry I haven't been around with all the crap going on here. My mother-in-law showed up, and hubby hasn't seen her in years. Oh, well, that's wonderful that she showed up.
Hey, Leanne, how are you? Good to see you.
Wonderful surprise. So that's all right, Cree. I know you're around. Don't worry about it. Mystic, I used to help my ex with cars. Oh, I was old. Well, because my everybody in my family was a mechanic, so we were all up in it. And I would help, or I would just watch and say I would be out there in a garage with Bill, just to harass him. You know what I mean? That's sick. Get your wife's car done first, brother. Good work.
Yeah.
I would do that to her though. Do that to Bill. Say, hey, I got the overhauls ready. You come out in the garage with me. She'd be like,
Yeah.
what? Say the deer in the headlights. What? Come
No, I know what she
on.
would say. She'd go, yeah, like I have time. That's that she would say.
There's always time.
Yeah.
Always, always. Louisiana. Hey, she made it. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, hi,
Welcome,
Louisiana.
welcome to the Brew Crew, sweetie.
I'm Bill.
That's Bill. He's our car guy. Our car guy, Bill. So yeah, Cass. Hi there, Steph. Yeah, Crease catching up. Crease been MIA. Well, she hasn't been feeling well, and then she's gonna deal with her husband and his seizures, and the father-in-law's sick, and Crease got herself spread pretty thin. So, and I keep yelling at her. She needs to take care of herself first. And I'm just as guilty. So, I shouldn't talk. I'm always the last one on the list for everything.
Yeah, right.
Last night I hurt so freaking bad I wanted to die, and I told my husband I ain't cooking shit. We're having pizza.
Well, that's good. He probably was like, well, I don't want.
No, he said, okay, that's good. Because I couldn't even walk. Cass says, I'm drinking tea called Baby Spice from Bird and Blend. Tea which is full of pumpkin, apple, and spices. Oh, that sounds really good. I'm going to write that down. That sounds really good.
Hi, Cass. I don't think I've met Cass before either.
It's called Baby Spice. I have all these notes, guys. You'd be laughing if you've seen all these papers with notes all over them. Stuff that I need to look up, people I need to contact. Laura, my newer doctor was so sorry that there wasn't anything else they could try for my fibro. I told him it's okay. Wanted to help and keep me posted about newer stuff was appreciated. Yeah, I can't take any of it. Louisiana, I'm sweating here. Oh, we're freezing. It's been pouring and nasty here.
Yeah, it was 46 here yesterday. Fahrenheit, everybody.
Yeah, just nasty, lousy.
Oh, afternoon first must be in the UK.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No creative, a ton of things going on in families, well, and friends. Yeah, she's just on overload. It's a tea spice or spice for wine. It's a tea she's drinking. It is a B Corp's independent tea company. I think they sent to the U.S. Yeah, we'll look into that. Hey, Miss Julie, happy Halloween to you.
Hey, Julie, good to see you.
There's another poor deer there. It's all beat up. We're all beat up now. We're paying for it. Yeah, I know, Leanna. So I know that's my bad. I actually have to make the tea. I know. I was thinking about doing it last night, but I was not in a good way. So I'm going to be doing.
Sent you?
the other one that Wayne sent me. I was going to do it last night, and I had a hard time standing up in the kitchen. I said, "There's no way I can film and do this. I just wanted to go lay down, and that's pretty much what I did.
Yeah, well, maybe this weekend or something you could do it.
I was just so I laid in bed and was watching everybody else's stuff. So, including saffron. Wow, that is one hell of a tea. Holy crap, man. I rather have the tea. Yeah, I will, because it's hard for me to find a tea that I like. I don't know. Usually it gives me a sour stomach, so and that's what brought up the thing with Wayne. So Wayne sent me the Yorkshire. It's supposed to be the best. I'll find out. And Louise, you asked what kind of paranormal. Uh, at this stage of my life, it's mostly cemetery work that I do investigations in. I used to do abandoned when I was younger, and then I used to do a residentials. But residentials is a long term commitment, and I just don't have the time to. I mean, if somebody asks me, as a favor, I will. But I just, I stick. It's easier just to do the cemetery work for me now that I'm older, and I can't do a lot of running and hopping through windows anymore.
Yeah.
I could just see it now, me hopping through a window. I don't think it's going to work.
Even Jeff and Dana are not even wanting to do residentials anymore.
Hey, Pom, happy Halloween, sir. Welcome. Yeah, because it's such a long term. You just can't go in like you see these guys who falsify their stuff.
Yeah, there's so many variables.
The house is clean. No, it's years that you have to stay in touch with these people sometimes, and I just don't. With my mom being sick, and I've got to take care of her and dad. I mean, they're both. My mom turned 81 Wednesday.
Yeah.
My father's 81 on the 6th of November. I've got to watch them. I don't have time to go hopping through windows and hanging out at someone else's house for hours.
He's like a month older than my dad.
Yeah, so it's...
Wait, 81 you said?
Yeah, my father's going to be 81.
Okay, wait, he's... Sorry, my dad's older. My dad's a year older. Sorry, my dad's 81 right now. So, yeah.
Right. Oh, wow, the chance. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, Wayne. See, we're mentioning tea, and Wayne showed up.
Yeah, I see that. Hey, Wayne. Hey, Pomp, how you doing?
I was going to pull all that stuff out. I said, well, I'll set up the camera in the kitchen. But, yeah, what it is, I overdid it yesterday because I had to get caught up on housework. And Dad just kicked my ass because my back hall, I had to vacuum it, dog hair on the stairs and stuff. It's disgusting. So here I am carrying a vacuum up and down stairs, vacuuming that. And, oh, my God, it's just... And then all the other scrubbing and stuff, and then that was it. I did myself in. Is what I did.
Yeah, man. Like for me too. Like my back hurt so bad yesterday because I have that spinal degeneration thing going on, and then like I wanted to get to bed like at a reasonable time, which is like 1:30 in the morning is reasonable for me. And then my buddy called, and then I was just like, I gotta go to bed. He's like, yeah, I know, but one more thing, and just like because I wanted to make sure that I was like, I'm gonna get up at 8 to like do the show at a reasonable time, like 9 or whatever when you go on,
At
I wanted
9.
to make sure,
right.
Yeah, and I was like, so I could get ready and all this stuff, and then I was like, I can't. I have to set it for like at least 9:30 to get some rest. So here I am, though.
Ta-da! He made it. Yeah,
yeah.
Cree. You're right, Cree. Yeah, I probably hop through the window or a fence and break a hip, probably, or end up on my face. I know it. I mean, there was, a time in my life where I could, clear a fence with no problem. It ain't happened no more. So yeah, I don't do any running. Something's shaped, forget it. I just say whatever. Okay, that means that y'all panel are aged near 50. We are all different ages, all different. Yeah, you got Noah, who I believe is in his early 30s.
Noah is 14 years old.
Yeah, baby face Noah. He's our little hottie of the group here. So then you get the older folk like us, old and
yeah, we're ancient.
old and moldy, and that's all right. I still got some gusto when I need it. Still got it when I need it. My mom had separate vacuum cleaner for a second floor, so she didn't have to lift it. And now I now believe she was right. Yeah, oh, I know. Yeah, and my vacuum's kind of heavy, but it's nice because it has a handle at the top of it, so I can carry it like that. So here I am. I'm holding the vacuum in one hand and the other hand with the wand, and I'm doing it step by step and bringing it up step by step. And that's the only way you can do it. And my father would like, oh, let's bring out the shop vac. Oh, please. I drag that around. So yeah, it's a big pain in the cheeks. It'll be a few hours. Kids will be around knocking on doors. Yay! Trick or treat. So you throw a frog in their bucket. There you go. Okay, so I have level specific vacuums. Yeah, it's nice when you have like the central vacuuming system, but my house is over 100 years old. We don't have that. Sherry goes, I'm older than all of you, I'm sure. Oh, come on, Sherry. I doubt it. I doubt it. How old are you, Sherry? Come on, you got to share. And Steph says, yeah, Noah is a hottie. Yeah. Noah goes, I look so young. Yes, well, you got that baby face going on. My husband, too. A lot of people, my husband, they don't realize how old he is. Of course, I don't think I look my age either. So I'll take it.
Yeah, that's true.
Sherry's, I'm 59. Sherry, you're not the oldest, Sherry. We're all in that group. Funny enough, after the door incident on Wednesday, I shall not be answering either my or main door to strangers later on. Oh, I know, that's so scary. Like I said, I would have went out there with a baseball bat, man, because that's just what I do. I remember one time, me and my girlfriend, well, it was when I was younger, I had a sleepover, and come to find out it was my husband being a smart ass. Late at night, we were in the house alone because my parents had gone out. And, we're in my room and we're joking around this day. It was summertime and the window was open. And all of a sudden we hear this horrible sound in the driveway. And it was like this kind of thing. Like, and we're like, what the flip was that? So we froze for a minute. So, we creeped down the stairs and we're checking everything out, checking the house out. And I opened up the silverware drawer, and my father has the sharpening tool for knives. He's got a big one of those, and my girlfriend grabs another heavy piece of kitchen equipment. We go outside with this stuff.
Yeah.
Then I find out later on after, it was my husband. Him and his buddy were in the driveway. They heard us giggling and stuff, and that was George going.
That's freaking hilarious.
I'll tell you another time he did it when we were dating. We were in his room, and we left the lights off, and we're looking out the window, and these girls are walking by, and it was late, and he does that horrific. I mean, it's really hard to explain. It's a really horrible sound that he makes. I never seen people jump so high in my life.
Yeah.
They must have jumped about 2 feet in the air, screaming. Oh my God. And him and I are just rolling around laughing. Oh my God, it was
That's
the best.
funny.
But he does that crazy crap.
Oh, Noah's no, you never checked out Mr. Ballin. He's got like 10 million subscribers, dude. Yeah, he just tells stories.
I
And
still haven't done it either.
yeah, Mr. Ballin's great, dude. I just started like last year watching Mr. Ballin. And it's great, dude, if you're cleaning the house or something, or like working on something, to just listen. You don't have to watch. It's great to just listen. He's background noise that you can just put on and listen to, so you don't have to sit there and watch. It's awesome.
Yeah, cool. Let's see. Cass says, I was half asleep, but I have walking sticks and crutches all over the place. As my friends say, if I'm using them, I'm in pain. If I'm pain, grumpy, and I'm armed and dangerous. That's right. You just start swinging. clip somebody in the face with one of those, that'll hurt. Now, even now, like we got the dog and stuff here, and like I said, it's really highly doubtable anybody's going to crawl up to the second floor, but you never know. And I have a baseball bat right next to my nightstand. So I said, the dog's going to get you first, and then I'm going to knock you right inside your head. Adulting is very overrated, Cass. Yeah, it is. I think we got robbed. Laura, did you happen to watch Sam and Colby's last video of Hell Month? They debunked the Smurls and said that they're faked half of the things, and I laughed so hard. Yeah, they need to take a look in the mirror. Even though I agree that I don't think any of that stuff was real, but isn't that the how's the saying go? The calling the kettle black. I mean, it's
pot calling the kettle black.
There you go, pot calling the kettle black. I can't do that nowadays, but it's different back then when I had a lot of predators. You just start swinging, you'll hit something. And I was really good at baseball, so I've got one mean swing on me. So, let's see. But he's on Sean Ryan's episode. Also, Sean's latest video at the very end. He shows a clip from Camp to Stay in Tennessee that they had paranormal experiences at. Oh, interesting. There you go. Mystical just knock you out with an O2 tank. Man, that would hurt. Could you imagine that? Somebody come walking in and a clang. You just got knocked out by some O2. Okay, I haven't heard of him, but to be fair, I do live under a rock.
Oh, the Mr. Ballin thing.
Yeah, that's all right. You'll catch up.
It's okay, dude. I understand, like, when you don't have a lot of time, like, like, especially when you're, like, running your own channel and you want it to grow. It's actually good if Noah's doing what I think he's doing, he's not putting a lot of time and energy into, like, watching other things. And
right, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, and, he's probably doing what I should be doing and not letting his ADHD take over. I sit down at my computer. I'm like, all right, let's get into editing. And I'm like, well, first, let me watch this video. Oh, let me watch this video. And then, like, I get in this rabbit hole and it's really bad. And I'm like, let me text Laura and see what she's up to. And then I'm like, I'll send her some pictures. And then we just start texting. And I'm like, you're like, what are you doing?
All those feet pictures, Bill. I don't
know. Yeah. I send her foot pictures. I'm not going to tell you what's she sends me booty pictures.
Yeah. They got the booty thing going on.
And it's not of Laura, it's of George.
Right.
Yep.
George's got that one fine booty.
Sleeping. Yeah. And of her dog.
I always tell my husband that, and he gets so mad at me. I says, you've got a booty that would be a gay man's dream. Shut up.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
They would be all over that. See, this is stuff I say to my husband just to get him going.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to. Yeah.
Oh, he gets so mad.
Yeah, I would too.
It's funny.
It's not. That's not.
Yeah,
funny.
It's funny. He gets so mad. The look on his face. Shut up! Don't say that.
Yeah, I could see where he'd be like irritated.
But
I
do stuff like that too. Like when we're out in the store, and like I'll just say, he'll be looking at something, and I'll walk up to him and whisper in his ear, "Hey, baby, you want to make out in the aisle?" And then he gets all flustered. Get away from me! Get away from me! Or I'll sneak past him in the store, and I do this to him all the time. And I turn my hand the opposite way, and I cup it so that when I walk past him, it brushes his ass. Kind of like a cupped version brushing his, and I do it in the store.
Oh, jeez.
And he jumps, and I die laughing. Nobody could see it, but I do that kind of stuff to him.
So actually, the Mr. Ballin, I had said and I don't know, when we were talking about Mr. Ballin last time I was on here, I was talking about how he does the like jokes, like before, and hit that like button. And he's like, drive the like button out to the mall and like tell him you're going to park the car, but instead just leave and leave the like button without a ride home. And I used to like not laugh and think it was so stupid, but now I'm actually like laughing at these stupid like button jokes that he does before he gets into his stories
Right.
because they're so stupid and they're hilarious. I'm just thinking about how stupid they are in the like button, and I'm thinking about this thumb and dropping off the like button at the mall, and I'm like, they're so stupid, but they're creative. So now I used to hate and think how stupid these jokes are, and I'm like, he could do without these stupid like button jokes. But now I like look forward to how stupid these like button jokes
See, he
are.
sucked you
Oh,
in.
big time. Now I'm like, every time I hear them, I'm like, I start
Converted.
cracking up over these stupid like button jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take
Us
back my like button joke, guys,
yeah,
or
Steph was
my
saying it.
hatred.
Yeah, she says that she likes Mr. Bolton because of his profits go to help victims of crimes because people forget about the victims. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful to know.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Noah's saying, yeah, exactly, Bill. I try to focus on the passion and prioritize it's more than many things. Yeah. Well, you're doing it because that's your. I'm sorry, Jan. I'm making you laugh. Make Jan laugh, everybody. She's at work.
Hi, Jan. How you doing?
Bill, Jan was my coworker at Utica Dental. So she's right there at Utica Dental
Oh, no way.
working on dentures. And you should put some fangs in them dentures, Jan.
You working on a buckle and occlusion and mesial and a distal and oblique ridges.
They're seeing all that technical jargon. And then you could take it and shove it right up, you know who's back end.
Yeah.
She knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So
I
that
never
should make
worked.
her laugh. Okay, he has his profits go to the Foundation for Victims of Crime. He helps victims out because people seem to forget about the victims and focus on the crazy perpetrators. It's the truth. It's always the light is always on the criminal, and people forget. The victims are the reason why they're there. Oh God, that's only upside down to Mr. Ballin Bill. I'm sure some of the things he suggests you do to like button are illegal in some countries.
Yeah.
It could be Pomp. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
true.
know I forgot all about it, and I do have it written down, and I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, Wayne's going out as himself.
You know what, Laura? Mr. Ballin would be good for you. Like, so at night when you're like tired and you're just like want to maybe go to sleep, but you're kind of like, I do and I don't, and you want to watch something, put him on and you'll probably like fall asleep. They're like, the stories are super interesting and you don't have to watch. You can like close your eyes.
Uh, Bill, I pretty much do that with anything.
But you
I'll
won't
put
feel
somebody's show on. I go, I'm going to be there, and I'll say hi in the chat, and then the next thing you know, I wake up and it's over.
But the thing of it is you won't feel guilty about closing your eyes though. Like, cause
Right.
it's him, but you won't miss like, I mean, he does like pictures, but they're not like, you're not missing like video though. So it's him like narrating. So
Yeah,
you're not
that's
gonna like,
great.
it's not like, well, wait, what am I missing? Wait, it's video
I
footage of the real
do it
thing happening.
all the
So
time. And then everybody goes, Did you catch my vibe? Oh, yeah, I was there, but kind of passed out. I'm sorry. I got to watch it again. Jan says, I hate my job. I need a crowbar for some of these people. Well, you should have went to work as a mechanic, Jan. So then you had a reason to have the crowbar.
she probably, I bet you I know some of the people that work there too.
Oh, I think you do.
I can't say, it's weird. Like I'd be like, hey, is so and so work there? She'd be like, yep, they work here.
Let's see. A lot of them came from, what you call it? I can't. Oh, God.
Dental Systems Group.
No. I can't remember the name of the lab. A lot of them came from, the guy was a real ass hat.
Ghirardelli? Is Ghirardelli still open?
I don't know. It might be. What is it, Jan?
Well, Ghirardelli was the ass hat guy.
It's probably him. But yeah, I feel bad for her because she's stuck there.
Wait,
It's
Utica Dental is the one, was that the one that was upstairs?
yes,
Yeah, and Gary Deli was downstairs.
yeah. And what they do is he moved, took over the old what was it, AT&T building next across the street from the museum.
Oh, wow.
That's where Utica Dental is now, and which is a better spot. But yeah, a lot of the people came from there, and
Oh, wait, so Laura, Utica Dental was where like Mike went?
yeah, we all went over there. We merged
Oh,
with them because they were just strictly denture.
yeah.
And so, of course, we were just Crown and Bridge. So we merged with them. So it was a full service laboratory. And then
Oh,
he learned all of our knowledge and our experiences. And then one by one, we all got the boot.
oh, no way. Yeah, I never met Jan, so I don't. I was Jan dentures.
Yeah, yeah, dentures. Well, they were a denture laboratory.
Oh, Gary Deli is still going. Gotcha. Okay,
So,
bye, Mystic.
yes, Mystic, have a great day. Enjoy your Halloween. Don't give out any rotten apples. I'm pretty
Well,
sure if you had Crystal, oh, that would be funny. That's great, Pop. Yeah, if Crystal went out with the kids for Halloween, oh my God, so funny. That would be hilarious. And you could have the missus film the whole thing. Yeah, Garrow Daly's still going on. Yeah, so that was, yeah, a lot of them. I don't know. And it's all a big, huge clique. And Jan's not in the clique. So they pick on her because she voices her opinion and they don't like it.
Mm.
Spell some herbal kitchen magic in there. So she's just stuck in it. So she deals with it the best she can, and so she's listening to us on her headset while
That's cool.
everybody's doing their own thing. I'll message her sometimes when she's there, and I'll say, "Yeah, tell them to go. You know what?" Or I said, "Did you take anybody out today?" Not yet, but she's working on it.
So is that like a big place or is it middle size?
It's medium size. Actually, they've outgrown it.
Oh, wow.
So who knows? But the way that Matt runs it, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. They're just weird people, for one. Matt's weird.
Yeah.
So, and there's just too much drama, too much trouble. And you know what it is? You always try to do the right thing, and then it always comes back as it's your fault. You know the norm. Everybody
Yeah.
always passes the buck. And I know if Jan had her way, she'd take them all out. But well,
Huh.
life calls, I must answer. Laura, I will keep your channel running for the view time. Thank you very much, Cree. Try not to overdo. I could so relate voicing an opinion and people not liking it. Yeah, well, you don't have much choice there. You got to watch what you say because they'll fire you if you don't, conform to what they want. And even if you do what you're supposed to do, you still get the shit end of the stick. And they're always picking on Jan because Jan, she's doing her job, but she voices her opinion and they don't like it because, she's not an ass kisser. And you know how that is. You gotta be the ass kisser to get anywhere in those places. Like Carol, the brown noser.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. We used to heckle her terrible.
Yep.
And see, I refuse to do that too. And I just tell them from day one, this is how I work. This is what I do. And these are my responsibilities, nobody else's. I don't blame other people for my screw ups. And I just lay it right out flat on the floor. And if they don't like it, you don't hire me.
But you just always did your job though, Laura.
Exactly.
You never you showed up, you did your work, you never you weren't ever a problem though.
And see, that's the thing, you don't get involved in the drama, which I never did.
Yeah.
When I was working there with Jan, Jan was the only one I really talked to. because we would go out and have a cigarette break or something. We would talk and chat, or we'd chat a little bit. But I just went in there and did my job. Didn't speak to anybody. If anybody come up with me with drama, I go, nope, this is not the place for it. Sorry,
Right.
I don't do it. I don't care about your rotten kids, and
Yeah, even at Dentech, like you just worked. That's all, like
yeah,
you
yeah.
weren't like in the corner at the so-called water cooler, nothing like that.
No, I was always in my office.
Yeah.
And then everybody would pop their head in once in a while. You still alive in here? Yeah, I'm doing my thing.
Right.
See, the only time you'd find me with a brown nose is when I overdo it with the chocolate dust on my cappuccino. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, we worked with this woman. Man, her nose was so far up the owner's backside, it was sickening.
Dude, at Biogenics, or Dental Systems Group, the whole porcelain room was that.
Oh, good
They're all
stand.
kissing Joe's rear end.
Oh, no way. No way. I ended up having words with him when I worked with him when it was Bondent.
Yeah, Bondent. Yep.
Because Jen had said something and involved me. I never said 2 words to Jen back then.
Oh God. Yeah.
And she involved me. He pulled me in the office and he was questioning me about going to work from my Cadis.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, for one thing, what I do in my private time is none of your damn business.
Uh-huh.
Number one. Number two, no, I don't like him. So why would I work for him? I grew up with the guy. And and number three, where did Jan get off pulling me in on this? I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
You mean Jen?
Yeah, Jen. So
Yeah.
he was like, and then he just sat there behind his desk. Oh, I said, so, are you done? Can I go back to work now? I'm like, I didn't get fired, but I don't know. Don't accuse me of stuff. If I'm guilty, I admit it. I'm not one of those people. Oh, no. So and so said that. Bullshit. I don't play that game.
Hmm.
If I come out and I called you, said that you're an asshole, then yeah, I said it. You were being an asshole.
Right.
I'm too old to play those games. I want nothing to do with none of it. Let's see. What are everyone's plans for tonight? I watched Hocus Pocus yesterday. Some chilling adventures of Sabrina and an Halloween epic. Maybe practical magic if there's any time left. Actually, last night, what I ended up doing was watching The Little Vampire. Do you guys remember that movie?
No.
It's an old Disney movie. It's so cute. And it's a good family movie, Bill. If your kids would like to watch something like that. You guys would enjoy it too. I just get the biggest kick out of it.
What year? Like what
Oh my
vintage is it?
God. I have to say maybe the 80s.
Oh, okay.
If anybody's ever watched Downton Abbey, the guy that plays the butler, Carson, he plays the vampire hunter. Friggin' hilarious. To see him in that role, and then later on to be, this prim and proper butler on Downton Abbey. All right, yeah, Pomp had seen it. Yeah, Little Vampire. It's a great movie. So that's what I ended up watching last night. Let's see. Work drama is the worst. Work bullies, and yes, people manage to get. Yeah, because everybody is always out to hang somebody else for something they started. I did have a conversation with one guy at the last place I worked there with Jan about parking. And I said, what are you, the parking Nazi? Let's take it outside. I didn't do it in front of everybody. And I told him out in the parking lot, you got a problem with me, you come to me directly. So I could defend my position and we could discuss it like adults. Don't be talking shit about my back, behind my back. I don't go for that. You don't have the nerve to confront me one-on-one, then keep your mouth shut. Yeah, the vampire cows. Yes. And they crapped all over the truck. It was so funny.
Wait, is it from? It says the year 2000. That one?
Maybe it was. No, I to be honest, Bill, I don't know. I'd have to
Is
look
it?
it up.
Is it this little Jonathan Lipnicki? That kid?
With glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then that's what it was. 2000. Really, it's that. I thought it was older.
Yeah.
So cute. It's a cute movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Jan, yeah, Ray was. Yeah, he was. And he didn't think it would get back to me about the parking issue. And I pulled him right out in the parking lot. And we had some words. And then he apologized.
Wait, now what? Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking that up, and then you said something about somebody pulled you out in the park. What's about
I pulled
parking?
him out. Yeah, there was a guy that we worked with. He bitched about where I parked.
Oh, a spider. Ugh.
Get it? He got it.
Oh, dude, it was like it's them green ones, like that one that was on your microphone.
Spider killer.
Like that one that was on your microphone.
It's funny.
You know what? Earlier, I thought I saw something crawl across my countertop, and I was like, "No, I never really have spiders in here."
Man, he come to hang out with you and you assassinated him.
Yep, bang tootin'.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm sorry. So
So yeah, he had a problem with the way I parked. And
what?
I parked there since the day one since I started. It wasn't even handicap parking. It was the way the parking lot set up, I could pull in right into the spot, park, and then when I would leave, I could just drive off. Well, he was bitching about it. So I pulled him out in the parking lot and I had words with him. I said, "Listen, this is why I park here. This is why it's done this way." I says, "And I'm sorry you got a problem with it." I says, "But it is what it, oh no, I shouldn't have said nothing." And, pretty much, sucking up, and he apologized. And then when I was talking with the manager and I told the manager about it, and I says, that's when I said, "What is he, the parking Nazi? What the hell does he care where I park my truck?" And I was always on the end by the snowbank. I says, "When I could be a real asshole and turn you all in because by legal rights, I should be parking in the handicap spot." I said, "But the owner parks there. So does somebody want me to call somebody and change the way we do things here?" And then after that was said, I knew that the manager went back and mouthed off because then the owner stopped parking in the handicap spot. I said, "Because I have the legal right. I've got the tag to park there. That space is supposed to be for handicapped, not the owner."
Yeah, exactly. Oh, don't start telling me not to kill spiders. Jeez.
Don't kill
Give
spiders.
me a break.
Yes, they're excellent pest control
So
outside
what? I killed
outside of
one
the
spider.
home.
I got plenty in my house. I killed one that crawled across on my arm. Okay.
Bleh. Now, I have a rule in my
Great.
house. If it crosses the threshold, it's fair game. Outside, I don't kill them.
Yeah, do you
That's their
mind? I don't
domain.
want a spider bite on my body.
Don't
Thank you
want them
very
in
much.
my house. My spiders do wonderful decorations around my front door for Halloween. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Outside, they could do anything they want. Just don't come inside because then you get the shoe.
God.
But yeah, I pretend they don't exist, but all bets are off if the cat spots them. Yeah, that's the two. Yeah, my cat goes after them too. And the thing is, I don't want the cat to get them because who knows if the cat's going to have a problem eating a spider, Could make him sick. Was it a demon spider, Bill? That's what Sage wants to know.
Yes, it was.
Oh my God. Steph, see, the owner parked in the handicap and he wasn't. So that meant not all handicaps are physical. Yeah, he's got a handicap, all right. But no, he did it because, it was close to the door. He owned the property, so he thought he had the right. And actually, now Jan was telling me the other day that now his wife parks there because they don't have any other handicapped people that work for the lab. I was the only one, and that's what I told the manager. I said I could be a real bitch, turn him in, because that's my spot. And I told him, I said, I'll let you know this right now, because they never took care of the parking lot. I mean, it was always plowed, but they never salted it down, so it was a skating rink. And I always had to walk all the way across it to get to the door. And I said, I fall down and get hurt. Guess what? I own in this place. I wasn't afraid to say it. Spend the $5 on a bag of salt and put it down, man. Leanne has a death spider that visits occasionally. Yeah, I had a couple of them, but they're history now.
Well, that's at your house.
I got bitten by a very nasty venomous one in 2011 in the U.S. And I was told by a former ER nurse that it was a brown recluse.
I was going to
Oh,
say it was
yes.
probably a brown recluse spider.
Yes.
The guy from Slayer, the band Slayer, died from a brown recluse
Yeah.
bite. He
And they're
died.
nasty. It takes forever to heal.
Yeah. So
It gets worse before it gets better. It's nasty. Oh, she had a beautiful sunrise with a creepy freezing fog. Oh, that must have been awesome. The trees are all frosty white, cold at Sage's house.
yeah.
I haven't even looked outside yet. I just heard the rain. I think it stopped though. I don't think it's raining now. No, finally stopped.
I'm actually really glad we're getting rain because my well actually stopped producing some water for a little bit
Oh yeah,
again.
you were saying that you were drying up.
It did it again.
Oh no.
I mean, it didn't dry; it just trickled again, and so I had to turn the pump off to replenish. So
Right.
we really need rain.
Well, it should be filled up by now. It's been raining all night long. Over here it has.
Well, yeah, but still, we need water.
Yeah. So, how do you check your water levels?
You don't. You just we have a, a drilled well, so you don't check it. You just I have a pressure gauge, and so when I turn the faucet on and it's coming out very little, I know that like I've never had this problem
Ah,
before. So I went downstairs and I saw my pressure gauge was at 20 psi. I knew that the pickup pump wasn't the water table was low.
okay.
So then I had to turn it off and wait for the water table to fill up.
Oh, see, I was wondering. I thought maybe you had a way to gauge how much water was in the well.
Yeah, only with the pressure gauge. That's it.
Uh, Pam wants to know: do you have to clean out your well?
No, no, just it's a drilled well. It's 80 feet deep, but that's the only reason why I knew because like you turn the faucet on, I was like, nothing's really happening here, and I know the pressure's low, and that's not good. You either have a bad pump or you have got no water, and I know that
Right.
we have not had any rain, and you could gauge it by all of our streams are either not running, like we've got like streams around here that they have no water in them. I'm like, I knew that
Well,
that was
did you see the picture? Well, I don't know if you saw the picture the other day on Facebook. Somebody posted on Delta Lake. The backside of Delta Lake is all mud, no water.
yeah,
I was like,
and we
oh crap!
and I don't you probably don't remember Laura, but like down the road we have a pond, and it's like it's practically dry, and it's
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
like it's yeah not good. So
we were pretty much on the verge of drought this year. A lot of issues because no water. 90 plus degree temperatures and no rain.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, the recluse bite is really bad, Cass.
well it's they're necrotic, so your skin necrotic means it'll like just it'll eat away and
Yeah,
your skin dies.
it's just gross. It takes forever. My aunt got bit on the forehead once,
Oh geez.
and it took forever for it to heal, and it was nasty looking. But it took months for any sign of healing to even begin. It was awful. Yeah, she was going in the closet for something, and it fell down from the shelf in the closet and landed on her forehead, and it bit her.
Oh yeah.
Aaron says hi. Tell him I said hello. I know we don't chat, him and I, since the TV series Picard ended. We used to message each other about the TV series.
Oh, Aaron works at Utica Dental.
This is like another guy, Aaron,
Oh, gotcha.
not our Aaron. I think Aaron works at the one that's on Genesee Street.
Yeah, I think at
Is it
what's that
Biogenic?
biogenics? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Biogenics. I think that's where he is. My parents have had to have mud sucked out of their well drilled, but also there's their 50ish year. Ah.
Oh
See, I
wow.
don't know much about. Well, I never had well water, so I don't know much about them. But I figured there would be some kind of a gauge letting you know, okay, your water levels are low.
No, just pressure. That's it.
Got within a few inches. It took a good 2 minutes for me to swallow my heart. Oh, I missed what that was about sage.
Oh, read it where it says, "I had a brown recluse come crawling towards me in bed
Okay.
on the night." Pound, pound, pound. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, screw that. I would have been up. Now that's when I move quick.
Yeah.
When I get something like that in my bed, I'm out of there, man. That adrenaline kicks in and I move. Just like, if I'm out somewhere and, you like an animal, you got like a wild animal coming for you, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
Or some weirdo, chasing you on the street. You see if you can catch me. I'm gone. And I don't care who I'm with. Sorry, you're on your own. Eat George. I had a girlfriend who was hilarious. She always slept on the inside uh, of the bedroom by the wall, and always had her husband sleep towards the door side of the bed. She said, "So if the burglars break in, they'll get him first."
Yeah,
So it gave her time to get away. I said, "Oh God, you're bad."
that's kind of tradition. Like I sleep at the door, my wife sleeps on the other side.
No, I'm at the door, and because I have to be able to see and hear what's going on.
Oh.
So every time I might hear something, I'll pop my head up because I hear everything, and it wakes me right up.
Yeah, I'm kind of a light sleeper too.
So, and then of course, if the dog every night at like 11:30, my dog jumps out because her bed is in front of our closet in our bedroom. She jumps out of there and she runs into the kitchen barking at 11:30 every night. And I'm like, okay, tell the ghost it's time to go to bed. Enough of that.
Hmm.
And yeah, she runs all the way into the living room, all the way back and bark. And I'm thinking, okay, it's enough. Hi, Cynthia. How's it going? I guess I'm lucky. I live in the hills. My well is 300 feet deep down to the second water table, and my wolf spiders keep the others chased away. Yeah, that's Missouri. I tell you, the best water I ever had in my life is when we lived in Missouri. We'd go out to the farm, and he had a pipe that come up out of the ground out in the yard. It was for the mountain spring water. Bill, oh my God, cold. It was so cold, it would take your breath away when you're drinking it.
Hmm.
And so good. And it's where it was tapped into a natural spring underground. And I remember like George, they'd be out working on a farm and then you'd run over to the spigot and turn it on and splash yourself with water. It would take your breath away. It was so cold.
Wow.
Best water ever. Town water, when you turn on the cold water and it's warm, that's disgusting.
Right.
And we never drank it. We always drank bottled water when we were out there, or we would get the water from the spring tap at the farm. And by the way, happy Halloween, Cynthia. Thank you for joining us. Same for you, Roger. Hello, happy Halloween.
Hey, Roger. Good to see you.
And then we come to find out that actually where my sister lived, it was known as the Cancer Belt.
Oh.
It's all farmland, and of course, all of the chemicals.
Oh, and you're
You're
drinking that water.
drinking the water, and everybody that we spoke to is either had a bout with cancer or had people that died of cancer. I said, it's the water. It's got to be the water.
Right.
And I had my niece go, ask, well, Aunt Laura, why don't you and Uncle George drink the water? I said, honey, because it's disgusting. It doesn't taste right, and it's warm. And so we would buy bottled water. I mean, when you could taste that it's not right, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, didn't drink that crap. Phone call, I'll be back. Well, I can't answer the phone. Neither can you, Steph. Oh, wait, Friday. She's working. I forgot. Stop with that kind of mess. And yeah, my husband went to, we were at the farm that one time, and the back porch, is where they had like boxes of ammunition because we did a lot of target shooting out there. So my husband goes to reach for this box of ammunition, and out pops a brown recluse spider. My husband never moved his hands so quick in his life. And it was huge, and it took off running and went right into the root cellar. I'm thinking, yep, they can stay there. About 30 miles from us, we have a waste dump. A lot of pesticides and Agent Orange constituents. Oop, jumped on me. They didn't clean it up, just buried the rusty barrels. Oh, that's awful. My well is so cold up in the hills away from the flat farm country that you can run a glass without ice and take it outside in the summer and it will steam. Yeah, see, you got the good spring water. But yeah, we found that out. My husband found that out when he was working on a house out there. Somebody built a house, farmhouse, and the woman there that lived there, she says, yeah, she says she'd been through cancer 3-4 times, and she said it was known as the cancer belt in that area because of just the crap that's in the water. Everybody gets it. And then you got to think about it. They're raising cattle and stuff, so the animals are drinking that crap too. So is it contaminating the meat and stuff from the cows and the chickens and so on and so forth? Anything over the size of a dime is huge to my husband, Julie. My husband hates spiders. And they had wolf spiders out there, and they had the spiders out there were just horrendous. And everything was covered in them. At nighttime, you'd go outside, everybody's house is covered in spiders and webs. And then they said the same thing. Well, just leave them. They take care of the bugs. I didn't even really drop on me.
There's like not enough bugs to go around for all the spiders.
And then the corn shed out at the farm, I noticed one day there was the spider in the corner, and I was admiring it because it was beautiful. It had all kinds of beautiful colors on it. I think, oh God, that's awful pretty. He was huge. I looked it up. It was one of the deadliest spiders there is. I'm thinking, oh, great.
Yeah, wonderful.
Well, I'm not going into the corn shed no more.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wonder about the livestock. Yeah, because they're drinking this stuff. So what is it doing to when we consume them, so I'm saying that they're doing it on purpose. They're poisoning us on purpose. Coyotes are singing early. Oh, the coyote song. Nice.
Gee whiz.
My mom had her left kidney removed due to tumors. Yeah, he's just... Now, we just got a notice actually the other day from the water board telling us about our water line from midway to the street is their responsibility. And then midway to our house is our responsibility. And seeing our house is over 100 years old, the intake pipe to the house is lead. Oh, we recommended you change this. And I'm thinking, yeah, I got to pay to have somebody come dig up the front lawn and then replace that pipe. And I'm thinking, no, it's been there all this time. There's not a problem with it. My water's filtered. So it removes lead, everything. So I let the next person worry about it. We have a main filter that's on the main line down cellar. And then there's a filter. I get my water, drinking water out of the refrigerator. I have a filter in the refrigerator. And the water's crystal clear. So I ain't worrying about it. Did you know that there's over 50,000 species of spiders? Yeah, they can really... I mean, I know they serve a purpose, but I just don't want them on me. And I don't want them in my house.
Yeah, it's not like I go around and like put like camouflage on and put like like dark makeup under my eyes and then like a salt gun, and then I go like shooting
Spiders.
spiders. You know,
No.
I leave them alone outside.
There you go. As long as they stay outside. I remember one time my parents come home from grocery shopping and
God,
I was helping them bringing the groceries in, and where the stove was, there was a part of
yeah.
the ceiling that was where the staircase went upstairs. So it kind of had like a slant ceiling there.
Yeah.
And of course, the stove, and then next to it was the fridge. So I'm helping my mother put groceries away, and I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I took off like a rocket into the bathroom. My mother goes, what the hell? And I pointed up to that slanted part of the ceiling. There was this huge black spider. And I have never seen a spider so black in my life. And my mother isn't afraid of bugs, but even she was uncomfortable with this. And we must have brought her home from the grocery store.
Oh.
So don't know what it was.
Yeah.
So what we do is just the go-to. You get the can of hairspray. You spray the spider and it dries up and makes them shrivel up. And then my mother could kill it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what banana spiders look like. Maybe it was a banana spider. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just jet black, completely black and big. About the size, I would have to say, silver dollar, maybe a little bigger.
Ugh.
See, yeah. So I'm thinking, what the? I was gone. And she's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, dude.
Spider.
Oh, so what? It's one harmless little.
Not that one.
Yeah.
Screw that. I'm out of here. So I told her I was gone. I mean, she's laughing at me. I was history. If they don't bother me, I don't bother them. But when they run at my throat, no, they're like I said, if they're not in the house, I don't have a problem.
Yep.
I leave them alone, let them do their thing. Where my husband will kill them all because he does not like them. Because I'll bitch myself, well, it's outside, leave it alone. It's doing its thing. No, he'll smack them. And I always tell you, don't do that because you never know if it's carrying babies.
Ugh.
Then you got a bigger mess. Is it an Addams Family cousin? I don't know. It's just I never seen that spider, and I never looked it up. All I know, it was just blacker than black. Cake-worthy shirt. Sorry, getting dressed finally. I do have CFS and LC2, skeleton joggers, and hocus pocus tree, and HB cake-worthy shirt. If the spider stays in their own dance space, I'm fine. Yeah, exactly. Just stay away from me. I'm down with that too. And then when we worked in Charlestown, remember that, Bill?
Yeah.
That place was crawling.
Dude, that place was like had everything you think of. Rats.
Bats.
Rats, bats.
And then when we had, what's his face there that worked with us? What the hell was his name? Dale.
Ugh.
Dale used to take care of the bug section of the Children's Museum. So he would catch that stuff and bring it outside.
Dirty Dale.
And then that time where I walked in, there was a bat on the wall. And I'm like, oh, man.
I remember that.
Yeah. And he went downstairs and caught it in the box. And then he brought it upstairs. And it was the first time I ever swore in front of you guys. He goes to show me. I go, listen, I don't fucking play with that. Get it out of here.
Yeah. He thought everything was a joke. And like, oh, it's fine.
He's like, okay. I said, it's cute. Get it away from me. I don't want it on me. What creeped me out most was the, the centipede things.
Oh, the silverfish.
Is that what those? And they were like 40 feet long, and oh god.
Yeah.
I remember that one time one crawled out of a case that Mike Pritchard was working on. You hear, whoa! It was really big. It scared the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Charlestown was the name of an old factory that they turned into offices and private businesses, and our laboratory was in this building. It was called Charlestown.
Yeah, it's in New York State.
It was actually it was a grand building. It really was. It's a shame that it's gone now.
Yeah.
because it could have been so much and they just didn't take care of it. But yeah, you name it, it was in that building. And the maintenance guy, oh, what a blessing he was. He was such a nice man. I remember going outside one time towards the back courtyard, and I almost walked into the giant spider web with those big doo-doo spiders. It would have been right in my face. And he just happened to be coming at the same time. I was like, whoa. He just grabbed it with his hands and threw it outside. And he's laughing at me. I think his name was Moses. I said, man, you're nuts. But yeah, we had, there was raccoons, squirrels. There was everything inside that building. You never
The,
knew what you're going to find when you walked in.
the koi pond was the coolest, though.
Yeah. Until the Asian people cleaned it out.
They did?
Yes. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Oh, yeah. They discovered they were in there and they went fishing. Gaetano was furious. Not to mention they were loaded with tumors. Those fish. And those people fished them out and it brought them home.
Oh, man.
The pond that they were in, I don't know if you know this, that originally when that building was UNIVAC, that pond was the cooling pond for the machinery in the factory.
Oh, okay.
So that water had oil and all kinds of chemicals and crap in that water because it went through the machinery. That's what that was for. And he turned it into a koi pond.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they had all those tumors and stuff on it. The water was contaminated.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, because my father used to work there. And I was telling him about that. He goes, yeah, don't touch nothing out of that water. It's just poison. But
Well,
yeah, it's
it
a
was
big
Savage Arms originally, way before then.
yeah,
Too, though.
yeah, exactly.
They used
And
to.
they same thing. They used that pond, it was for the machinery. To run through and cool down the machinery, and it just he puts fish in it. Gotta fly, doctor's appointment. Okay, Pomp, you have a great day. Have a great holiday.
There we go.
Raccoons equal trash pandas. Yeah, but they're smart. Raccoons are smart. Interesting little creatures. Of course, we get some around here that are the size of bear cubs. They eat well. Bill's fingering some strings.
Oh, you can hear that? I'm sorry.
Yes, we can.
This guitar that I set it up wrong, and I was wondering what I did wrong to it, and I just figured it out. So
when are you renewing the live show so that we can hear the new song?
You know what? I don't know. Okay. I really don't.
You're sure. Right, Jan. Yeah, the people probably glow in the dark now. Knowing them, they probably have cancer now because of like I said, there was just poison in that water.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
But it was loaded with fish.
It was cool because you can be on the fourth floor because we were on the third and then the fourth floor or what I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot. But anyways, you can go and then you could just like look out the window and see these fish. It was really neat.
When I used to bring Joseph to work, I would bring old bread and I'd take him back there and he'd feed the fish the bread. And they would come up to the top and he would get the biggest kick out of it. I think trash pandas are adorable. We don't have them here, but in UK cities, we have lots and lots of urban foxes. And it's really cool to see them. Yeah, it's really neat. The raccoons are very smart creatures. Last week, I went out on my front porch to get something. Oh, I was waiting for a package, and it was late, and I see this little baby raccoon come walking out of the alley between the houses. I'm thinking, oh, don't tell me they're living under my porch. That was the only time I saw it, though. So I don't know if they are or not. But they could be a nuisance if they want to be.
Probably is.
Probably is living under there. Who the hell knows? It was the only one I saw, though, so I don't know if he got away from Mama. I have no clue. I mean, he was cute, but I don't want him living under the porch because they cause damage.
Yeah, exactly. Just like squirrels.
Yep, and I love squirrels.
But man,
They
they'll
cause
wreck your house.
damage. I'll tell you something funny happened the other day. I was sitting in here working on stuff, and all of a sudden I start hearing this creaking noise to the right of me, and that's where I've got all my dolls and stuff set up on the shelves. And
Oh boy.
I'm thinking, and it sounded like somebody walking on the floorboards, because wood floors. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm shining the flashlight. I got the lights on. I'm looking. I'm thinking, what do I got, a mouse or something in here? Couldn't see anything. And I check it. Okay, is it the computer making that noise? Nope. It was like, and it would stop. And the dog went over there. She's being nosy and looking. I think it was a critter. She would have been alerted to it and tried to get it. But then I would keep hearing this creaking like somebody was walking on the floorboards. I'm thinking, what the frig is that? So I go, I got to go get George. See, maybe he can hear. Oh, George can't hear shit, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe, he can hear it. Maybe, I don't know what the hell it is. I'm thinking maybe something, is maybe between the floor.
If he can hear it, it's bad.
Yeah. But like I said, it sounded like somebody was walking. So I'm thinking, okay. So I go and get him. And then I realize, no, he was in there taking a shower. And the bathroom is on the other side of the wall of the studio here. And we have one of those old clawfoot cast iron tubs. And he was walking in the shower, and it was making a creaking noise.
Oh,
and it was traveling into this room, and I was laughing my ass off. I said, okay, debunk that one. He said, what do I got, a spook, and it's just walking in place in this one spot?
Yeah, because you have hardwood floors, and the planks were going into that room.
Right. Yep. And when him walking in the shower, it's the first time I ever heard that. Because I'm thinking, what the hell? And I'm tearing everything apart trying to figure out what it is.
And probably because now the weather changing, the wood is swelling and stuff.
Right. Everything. Yeah, it is. Everything's shifting and swelling. And
acting different.
So you're hearing the creak, creak, creak. And I'm thinking, what the? I'm going nuts. I'm thinking, what the hell? And the dog just keeps staring at me like, what?
Yeah. She's like, I know what it is, dummy.
I'm like, don't you hear this? What is this?
That's funny.
And like I said, it's a waste of time asking George because he can't hear a bomb go off. So then I open the door to the bathroom, and there he is. He goes, oh, I'm taking a shower. I go, okay, now I know what the sound is.
It's funny.
Boy, I could have had a good time with that one, though. I could have recorded it and put it on. Oh, I've got a ghost. He's doing jumping jacks right here in this one spot.
Yeah, totally.
Ooh.
Or have George. You should have George do that noise.
Oh, yeah, I know that horrible noise. Funny as hell. That is one thing I will never forget. Those girls jumped out of their skin. We must have laughed for about an hour after the fact.
You know what you should? You should have George record that as a sound bite and just. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, because it's horrible sounding. That reminds me of the time I heard a spirit we called Nanny come up the stairs to the attic floor where we slept. Oh, yeah. See, it was that creaking noise. It's like creak, creak. And you're thinking, what the hell is that? We have that noise too when we go up the attic stairs. So nobody could ever do like a sneak coming up the steps because you could hear it. And anybody that has hardwood floors, and old hardwood floors, they know where the creaky boards are. So you have them memorized. So if you want to sneak up, you got to know which ones to avoid stepping on. Meeting time, make noise. Okay, put us on speaker. We'll make noises. There it is. Sage, come here.
Sage.
Come to the dark side. I heard someone coming up the stairs. I think it was in the summer, and it was rhythmical noise. That was coming up the stairs. Thought it was my father coming to check on us before bed. Ooh. Wayne's like, more like clunk, clunk, clunk. That was the kind of like they just I don't know, that squeaky like you step on something and it releases. That kind of a. It wasn't. I went out, got to the top of the stairs, and it
I've
just
felt that way
stopped.
before.
Nobody was there. Dad told me he reckoned it was the wind, but that was very difficult. A different noise. So was the attic settling? I know they all say, "Well, it's just the house settling." I can't work today. My computer is possessed. See, that's what it is. It's the day. Everything's gonna be weird today. Wayne wants you to strum us a tune.
Uh,
Old MacDonald had a farm.
uh,
E-I-E-I-O.
Metallica.
There you go. One of my favorites.
There.
Yay! Yay! We
Yay!
all got our lighters going. See, the thing is coming up, and someone going down were quite different noises. That's what I heard. It sounded like footsteps. It wasn't windy. Ah, yeah, no, you know the difference between footsteps and wind.
Oops.
Definitely two distinct different sounds. There you go. Yes, Michael, row your boat ashore. Michael, row the
Hallelujah.
boat ashore.
I don't know that one.
Hallelujah. That's actually one that I did play.
I'm actually leaning back in my chair and the microphone's hitting the strings. The microphone cord is hitting the strings and muting them out. It's muting them out. I can't hit them. And it's making them buzz.
I was taking lessons in grade school and with my music teacher. And then when he ended up moving to New York City, that was the end of my lessons. But I ended up, managing Michael Row Your Boat Ashore. Which would have sucked because then I would have continued the lessons and at least I could still play.
Man, I haven't played Metallica stuff in a very long time.
See, that's the reason my daughter first called me was the dog was whimpering at the stairs and it was afraid to go down into her kitchen, but she walked down the stairs with him. Yeah, Steph, she got some spooky stuff going on there. They gotta let you investigate, Steph. Inquiring minds we need to know. Once she got down the stairs and was sitting on the couch, her and her dog both heard 3 steps on her staircase and no one was there. Aha. And then Cass says, to be fair, it was the wardrobes opening at night, which had those closures that would hold them closed that really freaked me. They click. You'd hear the click.
Yeah, that's got to be spooky, man.
Yeah, it is. And of course, did you ever get up and check it? Because I would get up, so what the hell? And get up and check it. Because even though that, I do what I do, my mind doesn't automatically go to paranormal. It's like, okay, what the heck's going on here?
Well, it's probably a little different for you. Well, I was gonna say you do have the cat and the dog, but it's just the two of you in the house. But for me, I have kids, so I never go to anything like that.
Right. Well, see, the cat is pretty much in one room. She don't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
And then and then if the dog is barking and freaking out, then I know that something's up, and I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't bother getting up because there's never anything there. So it's like, yep. All right, it's time to go to bed. Everybody go to bed.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, her dog hates to go to the kitchen, hates to be downstairs. He shakes the entire time. Oh, that's awful. Cass says, I only told my dad. I didn't tell my siblings. I felt like someone in the room was with me during a thunderstorm. You had to use force to open and close the doors. They did not open or close. Oh, she's got to finish writing it. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. If you had to use force to close them or open them, so that's pretty interesting. On their own, the doors dragged on the carpet. A few years after I heard someone in the room, my sister was up there on her own, and we were all downstairs. She come running downstairs asking who'd to be continued. Just getting going, but had a lousy night's sleeps, ready to go back to bed. Oh, I feel you, Sage. My night's sleep was shitty too. And then finally, just like 7 o'clock, just get up, Laura. Why bother? Who needs sleep, right? She wanted to know who played a joke on her because someone had whispered her name in her ear. We were all downstairs. Yeah, that's freaky. I've had that done to me in this house that I live in right now. It's happened twice. So definitely something going on there. All right, and stuff said with the recent events that have been really weird in the house, I've decided not to try to scare her with that Jason cutout. I have. Yeah, I would. Oh, that's right. You were going to do that. I forgot about that. You were going to scare her with the Jason cutout. They got to let you investigate. You got to, even if you just put recorders and just a single camera up somewhere, see if you can catch anything. They don't have to know what the results are. Don't tell them. That floor was the only one on its level on that side of the street. Very interesting. Yeah. And you guys never had a chance to set up anything to check to see what was doing all of that, Cass? See, that's the thing. A lot of people, if they don't still have access to their childhood homes and they've got weird, freaky stuff like that, you never have a chance to go back and find out when you're older to see what the hell it is. Pam said, I used to hang out with a girlfriend at her place. You could hear walking upstairs when everyone was in the basement and followed it. Ran after it, thinking someone broke in many, many times. Yeah, that's the first you think, if somebody's in the house. Yeah. Wayne's saying it sounds like a harmonica.
Oh no, I was up on the treble side of the fretboard there, Wayne. Just noodling.
It is a harmonica, and he's using his nose
Yeah.
to make it work.
It was a kazoo.
Yeah. Let's see. Mom was into paranormal, but never spoke about it. We didn't speak about it. My sister and I spoke about it. And when my sister came screeching down the stairs, I did go and have a look. I lived there full time, off and on till I was 30, and my mom had the place until she passed away when I was 33. Oh, so you guys never really had a chance. I would be all over it, just because the curiosity would have been what would kill me. Trying to figure out if it was a natural occurrence that caused the noises, or if you really had something going on. We never felt that what was in the attic disliked us. We thought it liked children. So may have been someone who cared for children in the house. It could be. Or just somebody who, enjoyed children and enjoyed having you guys there. Like stuff here, we've never had anything that was, evil intent. You'd hear, you hear the noises and the walking, and I've heard my name said twice, but nothing to, I wasn't being scratched by the demon or, any of that kind of malarkey. Oh, and then the other thing with the bowling ball being rolled across the attic floor. But that's about it. The person wanted to bowl.
Yeah. It was a bowler in its past life.
It must have been. Actually, I think they did. It was a ball that was, yeah. It was a bowling ball that when we moved into the house, the guy left it here.
Oh boy.
So it was one that was been left behind in the attic. My friend always says, get it gone. That's right. Get it gone. Get it out of here. I've heard someone yell from the living room. It was a young female voice yell, "Hey guys, mind if we come in?" I thought it was the granddaughter and jumped out of bed to see no one was there.
That's spooky.
But at least they were mind if we come in? What the
Well, yeah,
hell?
they're considerate.
But the mom who fleeced, oh yeah, no, sorry, but the mom, good Lord. But the person who fleeced my mom for several thousands of dollars always hated sleeping up there and felt really off up there. That's because it was probably the person wasn't welcome. I've gotten my neck scratched sitting at my desk. Oh, really? Did that leave marks?
It's probably that spider.
I heard the removed bells to call servants sometimes. Fan of piano playing. That wasn't a cat because we didn't have them at the time. A man talking when it was just me and my mom sounded like echoes. Wow. That's really amazing.
Was that at your house, Laura?
What?
Did a car just drive by or truck drive by?
Yeah, something just drove by. Yep.
You know what was weird is like it sounded like it was at my house. I had to look at my security cameras because it was so loud here on my speakers. It was very bassy, and I was like,
Really? And I got the window closed.
And I was like, "Who's in my driveway?"
Yeah, I had the windows closed too. It's me. Honk.
It's like Laura's here.
Come on, get the hell out. Let's go.
Where are we going, man?
Let's see. Has anyone else had the phenomenon where the electrics are checked and perfect, yet light bulbs just won't work in some sockets? I do have an issue in my kitchen ceiling fan, but I just think it's because the fan is drawing more power than the wire can handle, because it's one of the light bulbs is always either flickers or it dims, and I think that's just an electrical issue. The freakiest one was the Hoya plant. A vine actively moved from one side of the wingback chair to the other. Apparently, they can do that, just not that fast usually. Really interesting. I just figured it out. It was just the house, and it didn't think about it too much or too closely. Wish I'd known to look for paranormal investigators where I am, but aside from it being active during thunderstorms, it was just random. No pattern, and Nanny didn't appear much at all after we grew up. Interesting. Well, all houses have histories. Some continue to carry the echoes of the past. And of course, back in the day, if you don't think about it, you just don't. You just write it off as something else. That's pretty much how that works. Nobody's thinking, "Oh, paranormal." Of course, most people just want to ignore that fact that it might be that because they're scared to death. Like the house that my sister-in-law lived in Missouri, the one she bought, beautiful old home. We never knew why it was for sale for so long. And then when they bought it and moved in, none of my niece's friends would come to her house. And they're like, "What the hell's the problem?" They go, "It's a haunted house." They go, "What are you talking about?" Well, yeah, they found out it was haunted by a few entities. And my sister-in-law ended up actually selling it and getting out of there because it caused my niece a lot of problems.
Did they ever have any like phenomena happen there?
Oh yeah. There was an old woman that walked around in the kitchen. There was a little boy that used to be, you know how a kid would sit back on their knees.
Yeah.
A little boy like that sitting on their dining room table. My nieces and the kids' bedrooms were upstairs, and every time they would make their beds and they would go up later on, and you'd see little footprints on the bedspreads. Um, what is strange about the house, and I couldn't get there when they lived there. I would have done anything to get there, and I couldn't get there because I wanted to check it out. They In the basement there was an octagon shaped room in the center of the house, of the basement, which was strange. Why would they have a separate room like that in the middle of the basement
Oh,
in that shape? And well, when they got in there, they checked it out. There was markings on the floor. So apparently, people were doing rituals in that basement, and you didn't feel good when you went down there. My sister in law wouldn't let anybody go down there. She only went down there because that's where the freezers were. So she would run down there, get stuff out of the freezer, and come back up. They never did anything else down in the cellar because it wasn't comfortable. And the history of the house is back in the day, when the orphan trains used to come through the states. They would stop in the town that she lived in, and there was a couple that lived in this house. I think it was a doctor and his wife, and they would adopt children off of this train all the time. And then these kids would disappear.
oh, wow.
Yeah. So you're like, and dawn on people like, where are these kids going? So apparently they were doing some bad things to children in that home because there you'd hear children laughing and stuff like that. And she did have an investigation team go in there at one point, and they did do an investigation, and they told her we found some very interesting things. She goes, I don't want to see the tape because my sister-in-law didn't like that kind of stuff. But they told her about, what they heard, and some of the stuff they found. And that's when my sister-in-law put the for sale sign up.
Wow.
She moved because whatever it was there, and they weren't going to get rid of it. And I think my niece had an attachment because she ended up going into a deep depression. She actually ended up having to go to a hospital because it affected her so. And then when she was removed from the house and that atmosphere, she got better.
Wow.
So
It's too bad you don't know the address and look it up now,
of the house,
Yeah.
I could find out from my niece. Yeah, it was right in the middle of town. I mean, it was a beautiful home. Because when we lived there, I always used to walk by and go, God, I would love to live there. I didn't know the history of the house, but we were there for over a year. And then my sister-in-law was there for years before. She goes, no, the house has been for sale for years. She goes, I don't know why people don't buy it. It's beautiful. And then she ended up getting it. And then when I found that out, I'm thinking, oh shit, I couldn't afford to travel back because I would have been all over it, And yeah, we couldn't get back there. But then when they started telling us the stories of what's going on, and I said, you need to call somebody in, and they did. And like I said, we never got to view the tape because she told them to take it. She didn't want it, and the sign went up. She sold it. She got the hell out of there. And my niece actually one time had a sleepover. A bunch of the girlfriends showed up for the party, and it didn't last long because that's when they saw the old woman in the kitchen and the little boy on the table, and her girlfriends were screaming and running out of the house.
Wow.
And told her that we will never come back here again. Even on Halloween, nobody would stop there to get candy. Everybody was that afraid of the house.
That's pretty interesting.
Because I asked my niece, I go, well, do you know the name of the team that did the investigation? Maybe I could get a copy of the tape. But this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And she says, no. She goes, I don't remember who they were. And I mean, most likely, if it was that much evidence that they seemed to capture, they would have definitely kept the tape.
Right.
And of course, it tells you how long ago this was. It was done on a VHS tape.
Oh, geez.
Excuse me, the recording. So yeah, I mean, most likely as the years went on, they probably had it transferred to disc. But yeah, it was the big huge camera.
Yeah, man, you should find out. Like, do a Google search on that. See if there's anything about it.
Yeah, to see if because yeah, it was a young couple that bought the house after that, and I think it's transferred owners maybe about maybe a couple of times since then. And not right now. I don't even know if it's empty or not now. Um, but I'd have to ask my niece again if she could remember what the address was, so that we could look it up. Let's see, Michael. Were teenagers jerks when I was young? Used to scare me whenever I went downstairs. Grandmother's the boogeyman. I didn't find out until much older. It was them. I didn't feel scared when I saw a young man. More curious, and why it was interesting. And my aunt, I think when I woke up, I interrupted him. Yeah, yeah, you probably did. Why do men think it's so funny to scare women like that? Because they do. They just do. Some guys are real jerks. I often wonder if whether some of us naturally hold or channel kinetic or other natural electrical energies, and we kind of activate recordings of past events. I do believe that we do. Some of us are just have that ability to channel that energy, and then things happen. Which is like anything in the field. I mean, if you're open to it, then you're gonna experience something. It's more difficult for somebody with a more closed mind to experience something because they're automatically gonna say, "Well, it was this or it was that," or it's. I mean, not everything is explainable. It just isn't. I don't know, but gave me years of fear. Oh, that's terrible. Well, like I said, with the thing what my husband did, if I didn't know it was him, I would have thought, what the hell was that? Because the noise is horrible. You think it's some kind of creature or something, Bigfoot stomping through my driveway. It was just,
Skinwalker.
something. But yeah, he let me know, later that night when he called, "Hey, it was us." I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm out of here. And then he's laughing on the phone. I get more static electrical shocks of anything metal than anyone else I know. Yeah, I always get zapped too.
It's from your hair though too, because the longer your hair is, that's
I think it's because my hair is curly also.
yeah. Because when I had long hair, I always got electric
Oh
shocks.
God, I always got zapped. Oh, when I saw that young man, he looked at me and then down the hall towards my aunt, then back at me, and whoop up through the ceiling. Oh wow,
Whoa!
wow, that's amazing.
I missed most of that. What she said, like, I mean, not that part, but the precursor to what she said.
My friend literally kills lights, electronics, and cell phones if she goes up. It gets upset. Oh, that's pretty interesting. My husband, if he touches anything that's electronic, it gets screwed up. And it ain't no joke. That's why I won't fly. I always told him, I said, "Gee, if we ever got on a plane and you'd hear the pilot, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, George is on the plane. We have to, everybody has to get off." Yeah, I just sat up, looked around, and nothing. And it's a split second thing that happens, and then you wonder, okay, was this real? Or and then they automatically go to, oh, it's sleep paralysis or pareidolia, and it's just sometimes it's not. If you're awake or not. My hair is curly, but most of the hair is now buzz cut most of the time. I only wear natural fabrics. Not even a watch. Literally no reason for me to have so many shocks.
Well, if the air is dry, I mean, what is your reasoning to that you're I don't understand what your reasoning is about the shock thing here. I mean, do you have carpet in your house? Do you wear slippers? It's because you're not grounded. So that's what it's static electricity. When you touch something, you get shocked. You ever see those straps hanging down from like RVs and stuff?
Yeah.
That's that's like they're grounding their vehicle because they get shocked all the time inside that like RV and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right
Cars,
about it.
like they'll ground their car out because like they're getting shocked all the time. It's just from static electricity.
Yes, my colleagues and friends have witnessed radio signals being disrupted by my being near them. I think I channel electricity here. No carpet at all, wood floors, and I wear rubber-soled slippers. Well, then you're just
An
you're
anomaly.
you're your own utility. I mean,
Yeah, you're like a cell tower.
uh, gonna have to figure out how to ground myself. Yeah, that sounds like it. Unless you plan on keep getting zapped. They would be annoying as hell because it is annoying. I hate it. There are some days where actually it's like all the time, everything you touch. And it's like, oh, come on, man. You get tired of getting zapped. It can be really annoying. I don't know, kids, but yeah, we've gone the 2.5 hours. I'm gonna cut it a little shorter today because I want to get working on that cake. The cake takes a long time to make.
Well, so fill us in. What's the cake?
It's the cake for my father for his birthday.
Oh,
Because
cool.
they're having a surprise birthday party for him tomorrow, so I got to make it today. It takes a long time. It's one of his favorites, and so I gotta get going on it because the mix has to sit for an hour before you can put it all together. So it takes a little time. So yeah, I get that, Case. People used to call me a human antenna. Plus, I kill every watch I wore. Oh, jeez. Some people just do it. It's just the way it is. So, but guys, I hope you have a great time. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I always do. I love hanging out with my brew crew. And thank you. Yes. Oh, thank you. It's a big surprise. His brother coming from Arizona. So he doesn't even know he's here. So it's going to be a big shocker when he sees him tomorrow. So everybody enjoy Halloween. Don't eat too much candy. Spook as many people as you can. If you need to borrow my husband, I'll send him over. We might just drive by Bill's house and do that through the window just for the hell of it.
What the heck was that?
Is there a George around? So it's I'm just gonna have to say I have heard the fiber people having issues with static shock. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. That's why we're lighting everything up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm gonna have to try the light bulb, the Fester light bulb trick, and see if that works. See if I can
go over your head and see, or
put it in my mouth and see if it lights up. Wouldn't that be the shit?
Yeah, Cass will have to try it too.
Oh, thank you, Leanne. I enjoy my tea. If I can squeeze that in, I will. If not, I promise I'll get it done this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Bye, Sage.
And just finally get the tea brewed. You know how it goes, guys. But everybody, enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be popping in at some point or another. You know how it works with me. You never know.
See you guys.
So, everybody, Bill, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you, Laura, for
we appreciate it. And Bill will eventually let us know when he's going to do the music thing. So we'll all join in on that.
Yes, I will. I'll let you know. Thank you.
Just please remember, guys, hit the like, share, comment. That's also important to keep us rolling. Now, I've noticed that with all of your efforts and mine as well, that I'm now starting to show up on the feed. Before, when I didn't, you had to go looking. Now I'm showing up. So we're doing something right. And don't forget, the new magazine will be out on the 1st. So all of my members, that is for you. If you're not a member, become a member so that you could check out the November issue of the Paranormal Pages. Everybody put in their stuff this time, so it was great. I got some great stuff in there this time. Some good stories. Also, if you feel free, please check out the merch. That also helps out the channel. Everything you guys put towards it goes towards the channel and helps us keep going. Until then, guys, have a wonderful and spooky Halloween.